So the question came up, what happens if an undefeated fighter loses? The answer is simple. Life goes on and the fighter keeps on fighting. It's that simple. Some people can't take a loss, right? Some people can't take a loss. Their minds are programmed, I just can't take a loss. But it's going to be what it's going to be when you go inside that ring. So at the end of the day, losing's a part of boxing. There are the very few, and we'll discuss them, the very few who have been able to go through the sport and have not taken a loss. And there are even fewer who've gone through the sport and have won every single fight they have had. All right? So it's not about, definitely you don't think when you go in the ring about losing. You're thinking about winning. That's what the sport's all about. It's about winning. And entertainment's cool and all of that, but winning is the real thing. You're not going to go do a whole training camp just to entertain people. If you don't have the will to win and to win fights, then why are you in the sport? You're not going to be the best in the sport if you're not winning fights, right? No matter how entertaining you are. So it's about winning. But not everyone can win all the time. Very few have. So a lot of guys go in there. They want to keep that O. So they try to put off the tough fights and have easier fights. But that's not the way to go either. If you want to be like undefeated fighter like Andre Ward, Joe Kazaki, Floyd Mayweather, etc., you got to roll the die. You got to take the chance. You got to take the risk. You have to face the best. But in so doing, you should be calculated in how you approach it. And you should work hard, elevating yourself, developing yourself, so that you can be able to face the best and win. Right? Caleb Plant rolled the die and made sure as much as possible he has conditions where it's an even playing field, he can win. I just watched him recently. So if you want to be great, you have to face those people who are great. You have to face the best. All right? Otherwise, you're just a footnote in boxing. I'll catch you guys later on What You Need. And if losing means part of it, so be it. If you look at the profile picture, you're going to see a lot of undefeated fighters who lost. But I want you to do me a favor. When you look at the profile picture of all these undefeated fighters that lost, ask yourself this question. All those fighters that lost, what did they do after they lost? All right? What did they do after they lost? And a lot of them became world champions again. And a lot of them won their fights again. There are some fighters in history who, after they lost, they just went down a slump. And that is what it is. But there are a lot of fighters in history as well who, after they lost, proved they were true champions by bouncing back to become champion and attain that top spot in boxing again. I'll catch you guys later on What You Need. Peace.